Hey guys, welcome to another news breakdown here on Go Mango. Alright, as always, I'm your host of Frozen Stratos, and today, well, I mean, do you remember that magazine that we talked about a few hours ago, maybe even a day ago? Well, it turns out someone decided to actually open the book and show us what was inside, because apparently that wasn't possible within 24 hours, but alright, that's fine. Let's just take a look at everything we got out of it, because there's a whole lot to take a look at. So, first up, let's talk about this splash page. We get to see his suit in full, and it looks fantastic. I'm really loving the red, white, and the black all mixed in there together. But yeah, there are some books there that we're going to be seeing later, so take note of those now. Let's dive into the next image, and this is actually his rider kick. So there is lettering at the bottom of his feet, and this was deciphered with the help of J-Hero. And it says, Kono Ashide Rider Kick. Which basically translates to rider kick with these feet. So once again, thank you to jhero.com for helping me translate this, I guess. You know, it went through like multiple translations. So yeah, that's what the foot says, and we'll be seeing this later, strangely. So next up, let's talk about his full suit, and we actually get to see that there's an adorable little dragon head on his shoulder, and it is the best thing I've ever seen. This is so wonderful. I'm very happy. But yeah, this is really cool. And there's some design elements here, specifically the eyes, that you should keep in mind, because we'll be seeing those a lot later. Let's take a look at this next image that is basically just a splash page once again, and we actually get to see like the full length of his sword in his forehead, and it looks really good. I'm excited for this. But yeah, let's talk about forms, because this is his base form. And what we got were, you know, like, we got sort of a breakdown of the belt and how it works, and all the books associated with it before we sort of move on into the forms. So, yeah, let's talk about the books for a little bit. I do want to start right up here with the main book. Now, this book is going to be like the Fire Dragon one. It's a little hard to see, the grainy photo. I can't quite make out that text. But basically, you can open it up to multiple pages. So the first page is a picture of a fire dragon. Whoa. And then you open it up to the last page, and that gives you a look at the rider. So, when you plug this in, you can see here on the driver that it is on, you know, the right side. Once you're wearing the belt, you plug it into your right side. It is technically on your left side as you're looking at it, but that's neither here nor there. And it shows you that it gives you the right arm and the middle of the body. So that's basically, you know, everything that this like his suit shows so far. So as you progressively put more of the gimmick items in, say a Lion Senki, Peter Fantasista, or Jack and the Beanstalk, that's going to change, and we're going to be seeing that right here. So yeah, like I said, depending on where you put it, it actually changes the rest of the suit, which is, I guess, par for the course for form changes. For Peter Fantasista, that is a left-hand side book that you stuff in, and it changes the left-hand side of the suit. It does not change the center. It has no sort of book influence in it, so it wouldn't change. And it is meant for that side because, once again, there is not like graphic, but like graphical detail of that side of the suit and what it changes in the suit, like, you know, just based off of the pictures in the book. Same thing goes for the Jack and the Beanstalk form. As you can see, it is changing up the head slightly. It is, you know, sort of influencing the top a little bit more, but mainly it is just on the left side of the face. I am wondering how Soto's going to handle this. It's going to be quite interesting to see. But yeah, this looks really neat. And so far, we've only been seeing books being plugged into the right and left side. And we will break down how all of it just sort of collides together, because there's a lot of very confusing concepts here. So yeah, right and left. We haven't had a middle yet until we saw this guy. This guy's name is Blaze. Well, we think it's Blaze. We haven't gotten an official Romanized confirmation of what his name is, which, you know, Blaze would be strange since he is a water type character. Now, if you look at his sword closely, you can see that the crest is different on, I guess, the hilt portion. It's different from the, let's see, no, not that picture. Can you see it here? No? Yeah, it's different from the fire crest. And the fire crest sort of dictates, I guess, the color of the sword, and thus, like, the color of the books that you're... I mean, I guess it doesn't really dictate the color of the books that you're using. I'm not quite sure what it does, but this fire one is specific to Saber. And then... where is it? This one, this blue crest, is specific to who we're going to be calling for now Blaze, and that is the water crest. And we also know that there is a thunder crest, but it's not seen here, so that is for our third rider, presumably. We also got another, you know, little breakdown, the front, back, side of this guy, and once again you see that he has the two different you know, openings for the book, and then also it plugs into the center. And then the last image for this guy, we get to see his rider kick, and that text is actually the same text as Saber, so no new translations there. But we also do get to see actually two very important things. He's actually just taking hands with Saber, so I'm really hoping that they're just friends to start out with, because I don't feel like we've had that in a while. They've always just been sort of at odds at first and then became friends. So it'd be really neat to see them just be friends from the beginning. But yeah, we can actually see now the 0-1 promotional item stuff. So basically we're getting 3 of them, 0-1, Vulcan, and Hirobi, and they're each gonna make up a separate piece of, you know, like, you plug one of them into the right, one of them into the middle, one of them into the left, so that you can get like a full Kamen Rider 0-1 show rider out of it. Like, you can get all this stuff in there. I know, this is complicated, but taking a look at it, you kind of get a better look at how all this stuff just reacts with each other. The top really grainy image is all the books loaded in without being open, and then you open them up on top of each other so that certain parts are overlaid. So say there's a segment of the chest, the thing next to it is gonna overlay it and make that different, just change it up a little bit. So the best way I can help you, I guess, sort of visualize that is to sort of show you, if that wasn't helpful enough. So pretend these Soto boxes are books, right? So then you basically just plug them into each slot, and then progressively you open them up so that they overlay on top of each other, right? So then you get basically 4 panels, 1, 2, 3, and 4 panels full of like this spread of an image, and that builds out what your rider is supposed to look like. And once again, you can mix and match. You can take out the middle one and just have these two create a scene together. The overlaying is to sort of overwrite what it sort of looks like, but yeah, it's all sort of complicated. I hope that made sense, or if, you know, you looked at it yourself and just sort of understood it, more power to you. I'm very happy for you. But yeah, guys, that's it for this breakdown. I'm sure we're gonna get a lot more information. There's already some translations of this stuff floating around, but I'm not quite sure what the validity is. And there's also just gonna be a press conference coming out soon, so we're gonna keep our eyes on that as well. And that's hopefully going to clarify a lot of what we were talking about today. I just wanted to establish some groundwork, just so you have some information going into the press conference. Also, I did want to mention that there was another breakdown of these things, just the front and back of the magazine. So if you wanted to check that out, that is linked up in wherever. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Keep it G. Oh, wait, no, also, hey, check it out. There are links in the description down below to how you can help support the Black Lives Matter movement. So go on in there, sign petitions, donate money if you can. Just do something, because if you do something, as long as you do something, it absolutely helps. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.